all our viewers of Herald TV, a very warm welcome. Girls normally nowadays are apprehensive in walking on the roads, and if it is late evening and night, still their worries are quite high. As such, many girls and women today are learning martial arts for their own security and safety. Besides learning for the self-defense, there are several sports which are also based on martial arts. And we have new martial arts coming into the state. We have got new players taking up the sport. Though it is not yet recognized maybe at the government level. I am talking in Goa about the Sports Authority of Goa. But there are many who have taken up to this new sport. They have ventured into the international arena and they have done pretty well, winning several medals. We have with us a 13-year-old girl. She is Erica the Sequeira. And let us find out what she does, where she has gone, and what are her difficulties that despite all these problems that she has encountered, she never has looked back. Always up front, and success has been with her all the way. Let me welcome Erica de Sequeira. Welcome, Erica.
Hello, thank you.
So you have been practicing this martial arts. What is the name of the sport that you have taken up?
My sports discipline is Tong-IL Moo Do. It's a South Korean unified martial arts system which was established in New York in 1979.
And what made you to take up to this rare sport, I would say? It's not very popular, at least in the state. I don't think so even it is very popular in India.
I saw the sports in Bosco's, what my coach was doing. And it was quite very different from the other martial arts, and I got really attracted to it, and so I joined it.
So you go to the Don Bosco's oratory.
Yes, to practice.
And you were going there for what sport?
I used to go for my dance classes as well.
Dance means it is Bharatnatyam?
Yes.
So you were already in Bharatnatyam?
Yes.
And you were practicing at Don Bosco's?
Yes.
And what happened? You saw somebody teaching this martial art?
Yeah, the coach used to teach, and while walking downstairs, I saw this classes was going on, and I asked my mom to enroll me in this sport.
So why were you taken up?
Because my mother used to get really scared, and she needed me to be strong and to protect myself, defend myself. So she used to let me for any karate class or anything. But then I saw this really different martial art, and I told mom that I want to join.
So, and your mother agreed?
Yes, she agreed.
What is the name of your mother?
My mother's name is Lorita.
Lorita. And Lorita said, okay, go ahead.
Yes.
And who has been teaching you this now?
My coach, my master.
What is his name?
Ronak Singh, Master
Ronak Singh. So he is based here in Goa.
Yeah, he teaches in Goa.
And how many students were there when you also took up to the sport?
There were many students, and they were like senior, like black, brown belt or senior.
Yeah. And were you there in karate also?
No, that was my first martial art.
So this is the first martial art.
Yes.
And did you like it when you...
Yes, I liked it a lot, but it was very tough to do. But my coach said that there's no gender and you can do. So I tried my level best, and I did.
Yeah. And are there any special sections in this special determinants that you...
Yes, there is like forms. Then we have form with the team, which is called the team form. Then we have demonstration, like what we learned, we have to put them on a song. And then we have close combat fight, sparring. So
you have got close combat fights?
Yes.
And you could fight?
Yes, I could fight.
And it was easy for you?
First it was really hard, but then slowly I learned and I kept it.
You picked it up?
I picked it.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes. I like doing.
Has it become now a passion for you?
Yes, it has.
Yes. And then, have you participated at various championships or meets?
Yes, I have. After training a lot, I did my first national, which was held at New Delhi at the age of 8, where I won the bronze. And then after winning, I thought like I can do even better. Then my aim was gold. But then the pandemic came, the lockdown. So I used to train myself at home. The coach, we used to do online classes with the other students. And then I used to learn, and then I did my first virtual international at the age of 10, and I won the silver. So then I got even more motivated and I practiced more. Then I did my second international where I won the bronze.
A second international means where did you?
The international was happening in Korea, which was virtual. I couldn't travel because I was underage and I had to take the vaccine. So there was no vaccine for.
So it was a virtual.
It was virtual.
Yeah. And did you secure any medal? Yeah.
Yes. For the first international, I got the silver. For second, I got the bronze.
So you started earning medals at what age now?
At the age of 8.
At the age of 8.
Yes.
And then you kept on adding.
Yes.
Did you go personally for any of these international meets later on?
After the 2 internationals, there was another WMC, which was same virtual.
WMC, can you spell it out?
WMC, World Martial Art Mastership Committee.
Okay.
It always happens in South Korea because the government sponsors, they organize this tournament where more than 30 to 40 martial art participate from different countries all over the world, and it's the toughest and the challenging tournament where I performed demonstration with my other colleagues and where we won the bronze.
So you won the bronze in Mombasa also?
Yes, Mombasa, which happened recently.
Which year?
2022.
2022?
Yeah, December.
December, yeah.
From 16 to 18, where I won 2 gold and 2 bronze.
So are these your medals that you have
Yes.
earned? So can you describe a little bit about these medals? Yes.
The 1 gold I won for the close combat fight, and the other one I won from special techniques, which was my own single individual demonstration. Then the bronze I won with the team, and the other bronze I won the single form.
So you have here 2 gold and 2 bronze. So 4 international medals.
Yes.
Yeah. And from here, where do you go now next?
After this, I have another WMC. Then we have again Mombasa, and then we have the World Cup, which happens.
So there's a World Cup also for
Yes,
this.
there's a World Cup.
And in which category are now competing?
I compete in the black belt category.
Black belt. Is there any age restriction or what is it?
There is, but they see the capability and how the student is. So I'm the youngest black belt who's competing among everybody in the international.
Yeah. Aren't you surprised?
I am.
You are.
Yes.
But what made you to pursue now this sport?
Once I joined, I started loving the sport, and I used to look at the Mary Com's picture, and I wanted to be like her, but my discipline was different. So I thought I will achieve it in a different discipline, and I tried, and I could. She had said that if I'm a mother having 2 children can get 2 gold, why can't you? And that made me win the Mombasa.
That was a big motivation for you.
Yes, that made me win the Mombasa this time.
So you won it and you have shown the world that you can achieve gold.
Yes.
Was your mother happy?
Yes, she was really very happy.
She
She didn't expect this much.
She didn't expect.
No.
Now, you went to Mombasa. Did you have to spend your own or were you sponsored?
No, I had to spend my own.
Why you got no sponsors at all?
No, I didn't get no sponsors at all. My mother had to put from her pocket.
And because it's quite an expensive.
Yes.
It would be around how many lakhs?
It was around 2.5
2.5 lakhs.
for an individual.
Yes. So that means you made your own arrangements, your own money.
Yes.
And who did that for you?
My mother and my coach helped me, and two parents, they also supported.
They supported you.
Yes, they supported
And
me.
you have not been given any sponsorship by the government.
No, 2 years back, Babush Monstrat,
Yeah.
he helped me for the equipment which I practiced and I got for international. After that, I went to many people, but they did not.
They did
support
not support you financially.
Yes,
Financially.
financially.
And is it because the sport is not recognized? What is the problem?
me. They say your sports is not recognized, and you don't belong from this constituency, so that makes a problem.
Okay, okay. So, but that has not hampered your vision to do and pursue the sport.
No, not at all.
And you will. Whatever may be, whether there is a sponsorship or no sponsorship, you will continue.
I will continue.
You will continue. What makes you feel very confident that you will go on?
It's my coach. When he was during his journey, he had told his how he joined and all. So he used to, even his life was like very hard. He used to get into many problems and all, but then he kept continuing, and now he's become the international coach. He trains many different states. He trains Sikkim and the states in India. So that makes me more confident that I can be like my coach.
Yeah, you are pursuing your studies.
Yes.
Where you are pursuing, and you are studying in which class?
I study in 7th. I study at Our Lady of the Rosary High School, Donapal.
That's at Donna Paula.
Donna.
Okay. And do you miss classes sometimes? And how do you do your training?
I miss classes sometime. For an international tournament, we practice for a whole year. And before the tournament, suppose the tournament is December, so we 2-3 months before we practice the whole day. We practice the whole year, but these 2-3 months we practice even harder the whole day, as we have to get into that level because we represent a country, a club. So I miss classes.
Yeah. How do you now plan your training schedule?
I get up in the morning. I do my weight training, stretching, and all of that. Then I get ready for school. I go to school. I come back. I have my lunch. I do my homework, and then I get back to Bosco's for my training. I come back, have a shower. I pray to God. I eat food, and then I go to sleep.
You go, and when you go for the training, how many hours is it?
From 5 o'clock, it goes to 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
For 3.5 and more hours.
Yes.
Don't you get tired?
I get tired, but I have to train even harder, I feel, because I'm not at that level. I have to be even more better.
Are you determined that you will pursue this tight schedule?
Yes.
What makes you?
As I can see my mother working for me really hard, I think if she gives me something, even I have to give her something in return.
So you want to?
So even my coach, as he works hard, I try to do the best to give them.
Yeah. And did you participate in nationals?
Yes, I participated.
Where were they held?
I did one nationals in Delhi. Yeah, just
In Delhi. Just one national.
Yes.
And what are the chances of more nationals being held?
now I don't play nationals, as I play international. So my coach said, "You'll play international also." Now I had done the South Asian Championship, which was at Mandrem, Goa, where I won the silver. It was BJJ, as I practiced Tong-IL Moo Do, MMA, mixed martial arts, capoeira, parkour, and BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I participated in that.
Yeah. And when you went to Korea, you went to Mombasa, how did you feel is the standard of India compared to theirs?
The standard of we in India, our state is very active, but the other states are not. According to the international level, the other states have to really grow up more.
Yeah. It is said there, you are the most youngest achiever in martial arts from India.
Yes.
And they say she is the first ever and only girl from India who had first time participated and won a bronze medal in the World Mastership Committee. How did you manage to do that?
I managed. I was not knowing that it was I would create a history. But then my coach told it's an international level,
Yeah.
and you have to work hard really, and you have to perform really very good, because you are a girl and you have to be example for others that you can do. There's no that only boys can do. So that made me.
Yeah, and what they say that World Masters Committee is the most and the biggest platform in the world of martial arts. Is that correct?
Yes, because all people all over the world participate. More than 30 to 40 martial arts, only martial arts participate.
And I think this is popular in now 70 countries all over the world.
Yes,
Yes, okay. And you have represented India twice.
twice.
Twice. And
Twice in WMC, and in other, I have done Mombasa. I have represented my country many.
yeah. What is the next championship for you now?
The next championship is again WMC is coming up, and Mombasa and the World Cup.
Why do they have always in Mombasa? Because you have been referring to Mombasa on and often. Is that the headquarters of this sport?
Mombasa, it's the headquarter of this sport is in South Korea because originated from there.
Yeah.
But Mombasa is like it's active, so this is another big international which happens in Mombasa.
Yeah. And when you go to Mombasa, how do you rate the others from the other countries?
They are really good. They even practice really hard, but I feel I can be better.
Yeah. But what is the future of the sport in Goa?
Not
How many girls or boys are now doing their training with you at Don Bosco's?
there are like around 20,
20. Okay.
but the mostly are boys. Girls don't take part in sports much.
And in the
they-
martial arts, I think very few.
Few.
How many girls do you have now?
I have just 6 or 5.
Five or six
Yeah,
of
but
them.
they are small.
Okay.
Very
And I believe you have also your sister. She's
Yes.
younger to you or elder to
She's
you?
younger to me.
How old is she?
She is now 8 years old.
8 years. So you also started when you were 8.
Yes, no, I started when I was 7 years old,
Okay.
and I did my first national when I was 8.
8. Now your sister also has made inroads in the sport.
Yes.
How is she faring?
She is doing good, but I believe she can do better, really better.
Yeah. But she wants to follow in what you have been doing.
Yes, she
Why?
wants to. Because she feels that she can even do better than me.
Yes.
So she is like doing.
So does she also come with you for the
yes,
training?
she comes with.
So both of you train together.
No, she is little junior, so we started training together. Everybody starts together, but around 7 o'clock they leave, and we continue our training.
Isn't it hard for you to do the practice for about 3 hours?
It's hard, but I love, so I can do. I love this sport. I
And
can
okay,
do.
you love, it's your passion, in other words. And what about your diet that you need to sustain? Do you have any special diet?
I take the protein shake, the glucose water, and all of that. But I eat most vegetables, and I don't eat much meat. I eat more vegetables. Yeah, that's it.
And that is sufficient for you to sustain, because that energy level will be quite pretty
Yes.
high.
I eat every after 2 hours,
Okay.
because that's the way it helps to get energy faster. If we eat really a lot for the lunch, then it becomes heavy for us to practice. So before the practice, we don't eat. We drink light, like glucose water, and we have the lunch. Like we will have little, then we'll have a break, and then we'll have again. So I do it like that way, like that.
Yeah. And which other states have been promoting this new martial art?
We are the more active, but the other
Goa is the most active.
yeah, the most active.
Which other states that have
they,
been?
They are not so active, but they are Delhi, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, and all the other states.
And when you went abroad, you represented India.
India.
Now, how many boys and girls from the other states also participated?
None of.
None of them. So you were the only representative of India.
Me and my colleague.
Your colleague from
He's also from Goa.
Goa. What is his name?
His name is Karan Pandit.
Okay. So both of you represented.
Yes.
Both of you represented. And did he win any medal?
Yes, he won 2 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze.
Is it? So he's on par with you.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you rate boys and girls
For
in this sport now? How do they fare?
they fare well. They fare.
But
really
training
good.
is the same.
Training
The
is the
regimen
same.
is the same.
Yes, for both.
And the girls can cope up.
Yes, they can.
There's no problem.
There's no
Because you are a girl, there's nothing called inferiority complex,
No.
nothing like that. So you feel equally that you are competent.
Yes.
And for how long you think you will continue?
I will continue like forever. I won't leave this sports at all.
Even if you don't have the sponsorship and the money,
I will still train myself.
yeah. And then your mother does everything. And the money is given by whom? Mother or father?
My father works.
Yeah.
And he sends the money, so my mother arranged from that.
Okay, so your mother is your manager.
Yes, she is.
And she manages pretty well.
Pretty well, because there is the grocery and the school fees and martial art fees, so she manages really well.
So you can put up a really great fight to sustain what you want to do.
Yes.
What made you go into this sport? Because it's a little bit odd sport and not many follow it.
This sport, if you see the others, you can say that you play basketball, you play football, you play volleyball, but you can't say you play martial art. You say I practice martial art, so it's very different from the this. It is equal for both boys and girls. It's very unique because it helps you to defend whatever situation. Even if you're injured from hands, you have the legs to fight with. Even if your legs are injured, you have the hands to fight with. So in martial art, at first you become a strong person because if you have that stamina, the best self-defense is to run. If you have the stamina, you can run anywhere. Then you have, after becoming a tough, strong, you learn how to defend yourself. Once you know how to defend and you are strong, so you can bear that pain. If you are a martial artist, when 10 people hit you, nothing should happen to you. But if you hit even a single person, he should be like fainting or he should not be well. And last, we learn to attack the person.
What was the attraction for you to this sport?
This sport, the conditioning of the body is different, and they train themselves different from the other sports.
And you had some stars to be influencing you?
My inspiration is my coach and Mary Kom.
Mary Kom
Yes.
has been your
Yes.
and maybe in the history, anybody that
Yes, all the kings of and the queens of the
like, can you give some examples?
Chhatrapati Shivaji
Okay,
and Maharana Pratap also, and Rani Lakshmi Bai.
okay.
They were really tough, like their height, their diet, even the way they fight. They were fearless.
So you would want to become
Fearless.
fearless.
Yes,
Okay.
bold and brave like them.
Is it? Is it?
Yes.
How far did you think you have reached in all this, what you are saying?
I feel I have done nothing. I feel I have to do really a lot. I have to achieve. Looking at my coach, I want to be like him. So I have to train myself really a lot. There's a long way to go.
And despite all the handicaps that you have encountered now, will you still go ahead?
Yes, I will.
You have that determination.
Yes, I have that.
And even if you have no financial support, you will still go on.
Yes, I will still go on because I will at least keep my trainings regular, that I'm ready from the players ready. But my mom, I know, she will arrange the finance anyhow.
Yeah, you have that faith and hope
Yes.
that you will grow in this sport.
Yes, I will.
You will definitely.
Yes.
So we wish you all the best. May you grow and may you achieve more laurels and make all of us proud. It was nice to share with you these thoughts of yours, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.